Good morning, Liberty North. I'm Sydney Goss.
And I'm Joe Janess. We have your announcements for today, and Hammer has an interview with some ELA students.
Your KNET News starts now.
What's up, Liberty North? Hope you all are having a good day. We have your announcements. Your KNET News starts now. Please stand with us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seniors, don't forget to fill out your applications for the Community Service Program. They are due February 1st.
Enrollment for the 2018-2019 school year will be finished on Tuesday. If you still have your enrollment form, please bring it down to the counseling center ASAP as possible.
Make sure if you've filled out the applications for application classes you selected on your enrollment form. Many of these are due February 15th. This includes Northland CAPS, Northland Community Center. They can be found on the enrollment website.
Club Picture Day is tomorrow, so be sure to get any pink slips that you need to be excused from class, and know that when your club is taking the picture.
Last week, as many of you know, we had the big court warming game. We have Zach Klug to fill you in with more sports.
Good morning, Liberty North. It is your daily sports show, and we have a great show prepared for you today. I'm Zach Klug.
And I'm Sydney Ewing, and we're going to start off by talking about the wrestling tournament this past weekend. Liberty North Wrestling went to 2 tournaments this weekend. Varsity competed at the George Hoover Invitational, and our JV team competed at the West Platte Varsity Tournament. George Hoover results: 4th place, Tanner Lovall; 5th place, Brandon Herrera and Vince Restivo; 6th place, Sam Travis and Andrew Stephenson; 7th place, Isaiah Center and Josh Perks; and in 9th place, Levi Anderson.
Yeah, great job, guys. And as for the West Platte results, they placed 4th out of 12 teams. In 2nd place, Caleb Frazier, Joseph Turco, and Michael Schwam. For 3rd place, Chase Barnett, Michael Fuller, and Johnny Sion. And in 4th place, Chase Martin. Great job, guys. That was a great weekend of wrestling. A lot of top finishers. And Friday night, most of you know that the boys and girls teams took on Liberty High School for the court warming games. The first game was the girls game, and they had chances Friday night, but dug themselves into too big of a hole, falling 34-43. JV also struggled to soar, and they fell 28-22. But make sure you are back in the field house tonight, as they will be back in action playing Truman.
And as for the boys' games, they played right after the girls' game, and they had a slow start in the first 2 quarters, but at the start of the second half, the boys honestly came out on fire. But in the end, they were too far out of reach and fell 52-47. That moves them to 10-6 on the season, and the boys will be back here playing Truman on Tuesday night in the field house.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I'm Zach Klug.
And I'm Sydney Ewing. Back up to the front.
Thanks for that, Zach and Sydney. I know that it's the end of January, but it's time to look back at December, full of new music, new movies, a bunch of drama, and more.
Yeah, so Joe and Colton did a December review, so let's go to that.
Hi, this is the monthly review. We are going to be reviewing December. I'm Joe Janess.
And I'm Colton Hammond.
Up first, we have Star Wars The Last Jedi. This was a big breakout for December, always a big movie. 450 million worldwide release weekend. That's one of the top 3 that's ever happened. The total box office as of today is 1.2 billion. One of the fastest to ever reach that. So, Star Wars has been getting a lot of backlash though, saying that this one is just not good. What did you think?
Well, when I watched it, I was honestly, to be quite honest, disappointed.
I would agree.
It was very slow. Not a lot, like the plot didn't advance at all.
Exactly.
Nothing really happened. I feel like there were some like things that were kind of like, oh wow, like I didn't expect that to happen. But overall, I think it wasn't as good as the last one.
Yeah, I was going to say that The Force Awakens was much better, and the director of The Force Awakens will be back for the next Star Wars movie, so I think it's just going to be better.
Oh, yes, for sure, definitely. So, the movie Jumanji also came out in December, and it could be one of the biggest surprise movies of this year. The movie has beaten Star Wars for the top spot in the box office so far, and it's a funny adventure comedy with Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson,
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Nick Jonas is even in there. This is a sequel, almost remake to the original Jumanji that had Robin Williams in it, but they updated the source material into more of a video game. Up next, we have Huncha Jack, Travis Scott and Quavo's highly anticipated collab album that finally came out after months of anticipation. The collab
early 2017.
Early 2017. They teased it, and then it finally came out.
It's a good little put off until.
If you like Travis Scott, oh yeah. This is just a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Up next is the Grammy nominations. Leading the nominations is Bruno Mars' 24 Karat Magic and Kendrick Lamar's album, Damn. These are both great albums. I think Kendrick Lamar should win. I think that what he did was probably the best album, not only this year, but within the past couple of years. It was great.
It was something that I'm still able to listen to. I feel like it doesn't really get old.
And James Corden hosted last year. He's going to be hosting this year again. I think he's going to do just fine. He's going to have to tread that tightrope, offensive and trying to support the Me Too movement. The best new artists, we have Alicia Cara, Khalid, Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels, and SZA. Who do you think is going to win?
Well, in my opinion, I love Lil Uzi. He's a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
His album that came out, Love Is Rage 2, love that.
Classic.
SZA's really hot,
Yeah.
like just in the whole media and everything.
Everyone loves her.
And Khalid as well. So I think it's really up to
those three.
So as you guys may know, Khloe Kardashian has come out as her being pregnant, but there's a lot of skepticism about
Some
the whole
sketchiness.
about the whole Kardashian family. Here's the gist. Kylie, pregnant, baby. This is a baby inside of Kylie. Khloe, not pregnant. That's an empty womb. It's a zero womb, no baby in the womb. Kylie's baby, 9 months. Baby comes out of the womb. Goes to Khloe. Now it's Khloe's baby. So now Khloe has Kylie's womb baby that came out of this womb into Khloe's hands, and it's now Khloe's. So then Kylie has no baby. It's gone. She doesn't have to have it anymore because Khloe has it. She has the baby now. So then, Kylie and Travis Scott actually are off the hook. They have no baby now. Khloe has it.
Well, this has been the month of December by Joe and Colton. We'll be back here next time.
After watching that, I feel like I'm a lot more in the loop with what's happening today. But personally, I've never seen any of the Star Wars, but who knows? Maybe someday I will.
You should start. Colton and I will be doing this every month. We are working on the month of January right now, and you will see us next Wednesday.
Let's head over to Hammer for a quick interview.
All right, thanks guys, and I'm here with Brayley and Selma, and they've been working on a little ELA project, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we are donating money to the Polars Project for our ELA class, and it's basically just to raise awareness about human trafficking. So we will be selling candy all the lunch shifts today, so if you buy a piece of candy, which is all $1, you have a chance to win a dozen donuts, so yeah.
Awesome, and I heard you guys also have a guest speaker coming in. Can you tell us who that is?
Yeah, we do have a guest speaker coming in. She's an amazing person. She's talking about her background and her story, and she actually had a personal backgrounding with human trafficking. So she's coming in during first and fourth study period in the PAT to talk about her story and her organization.
Okay, so obviously this is definitely pretty serious stuff. So if you can, definitely go check it out, make the time. Thanks again, guys, and back up to the front.
Thank you, Hammer. That wraps up the show for today. We'll be back here for tomorrow. And until then, we'll catch you on the north side.